Missing the tiny hole on this costume will be the prosecution's undoing. Eh? What do you mean? This little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. If that were true, then where is the gunpowder burn on this costume? Gunpowder burn? This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the— oh. There's no burn area on the fucking— did they say that? Wait. Did they mention that there is no burn area on the costume? He said the gun was fired. He said the gun was fired point blank. They said it just smelled like gunpowder. If you examine it, there is no burn. I mean, that's a pretty critical detail to leave out on this piece of evidence. Like, why isn't that updated on the costume? That should be here, you know? If it's something that important, it should be here. This doesn't tell you anything.
When will you
Hitting check does not tell you anything. What do you mean, not really? Yes, it should. Why are my viewers so smart, dude? Like, it should literally say no gunpowder residue around the bullet hole on this costume to even consider it. Dude, listen, chat, you don't play the game. Like, you actually just don't play the game, okay? You don't understand how it works. Like, when you're reviewing evidence, it's everything. Like these descriptions are everything to figuring out what the fuck is going on. It's like extremely hard to figure something out like that.
I'm gay?
It's not...
You're so
It's not in the description. Who didn't see the bullet hole until you pointed it out? Yeah, the thing is, we pointed out the bullet hole, right? That's when his costume should have been updated, in my opinion. In order to be fair, I feel like what the game did here is very unfair, because when the second we pointed out the bullet hole, it should have updated the costume, but it didn't, which is kind of fucked up, in my opinion. Dude! I swear to God, when some of you type, I get just such an extreme urge to punch something. Bro, I've said 100 fucking times, when you examine it, it doesn't fucking tell you anything. Which is the main issue. But okay, it's fine. Understandable. We'll just try to keep this in mind for next time. Show it as proof. I've clicked this 1,000 fucking times. This is all it does.
Fucking Christ.
This literally doesn't tell you anything. Stop being retarded. I'm just gonna like... You know what? I can't handle this.
Relax. Chill.
You guys want to be fucking retarded? Let me know.
Look at the time.
I'm not gonna sit here and argue with dumbasses. This is why other streamers just ban you. There's like no point in arguing with people who are retarded. Next. Explain means to look with your eyes. It's not even what we're talking about. Alright, the fact of the matter is, but here's the thing. When you click this, it doesn't mention anything about what we need to know. That's what I'm saying. Like when you check it, it mentions nothing about what you need to know. What we need to know is that there is no gunpowder residue on this bullet hole. Therefore, the point-blank argument is invalid. You can't even deduce that because the description doesn't mention anything about gunpowder residue, which means that you need to remember the obscure statement that this costume has no gunpowder residue, which happened like fucking 30 lines of text ago. That's why this is fucked up. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's why you check it? Alright. 1 day ban, because you're retarded. Literally not listening to what I'm saying.
Gotcha!
You also know how guns work IRL. Alright! Are you guys pretending? You guys are pretending, right?
Lacari, I believe in you.
Knowing how a gun works IRL has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now.
It's only a game.
Like, whatsoever.
Man.
I think you're confused. Unfucking believable.
It's almost like if you have a reading level above preschool, you know that the game tells you that it leaves gunpowder residue. Imagine thinking that a Game Boy game would have enough space to babysit you. Go back to Tekken since you obviously can't play.
Don't argue with him in the chat, he'll ban you. The thing is, they're literally not arguing. Like, they're like saying things that they're saying like things that are completely unrelated to what we're talking about. Like, what they're trying to argue has nothing to do with the problem. Like that's not the problem. Like that's why it's fucking upsetting me. It's like they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They're literally talking about They're literally talking about. A good example would be like, why are my viewers so They're literally talking about block punishment when the dude is whiffing. Like the dude isn't even hitting you. Block punishment is irrelevant. Like that's why I'm getting so fucking mad. It's because it's pretty much like that. Like these guys are mumbling about nonsense. They don't know what they're talking about. Or they're trolling. I don't know which one it is. It's literally one or the other. The game fucked you and you're taking your rage out on chat? I'm honestly just banning fucking, like, retards. Like, if they're this stupid, they're not gonna last. Like, let's just be fucking honest. If these guys are this fucking retarded, they're either trolling or they're just not gonna last. Like, that's unreal. That's unreal amounts of stupidity. Like, if you don't know what we're talking about, just don't type. It's very simple. So your entire chat? Actually, block and whiff punishment necessarily overlap when it comes to a really quick moves like Ginryu's back 1+2. The appropriate punishment in either scenario will be often the same. That is so hypothetical. Like, what are you? Like, sure. Yeah, okay, sure. If they whiff a negative 12 frame move, you can do 2-3, but you could also do down forward 2 and get even more damage. Like, what? Like, yeah, it's work. Yeah, it will work, but it's not optimal. Like, the scenario changes completely, sir. You're just trolling me at this point. Just be quiet. Oh my god. Was I-12 down for it too? Zuzik. Everything. Alright, Zuzik, you understand that if you're not blocking the move, you're not stuck in a block frame. Therefore, negative frames don't apply to you because you're still 0, right? You should know that. Therefore, you can still do down for it too. You don't have to wait 12 frames because you're at 0. Like, what? You should know this. You're not stuck in block animation, so you're free to act, as long as you react in time. You can react to the whiff animation, correct? Of course, it's going to be harder online, but offline it's very feasible. Your down forward 2 doesn't have to be 12 frames in that sense. Alright, anyways.
Hey, be smile.
Does it realize you of Trainwreck stalling with some random comment for 10 minutes? Okay, listen, you have to understand that I'm really pissed off right now. The recovery time of back 1+2 with Gary use is less than 36 frames total. On whiff, meaning a on reaction whiff punish with a 16 frame move requires 20 frames reactions. Such a move is intended to be unfeasible. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? Alright, listen, we'll talk about this later. Okay? I'm not gonna sit here and have like a fucking hour-long frame argument with you. First off, it depends on if we're talking online or offline, okay? Offline, you can definitely react to 20 frames. I'm not sure, okay? 20 frames is more than enough time, because snake edges are 25 fucking frames. And that's more than enough time to react. I'm pretty sure...
If a bullet was shot at point-blank range, there would be residue.
As long as it's not like a jab.
So it was not shot at point-blank range. Why do you want games to babysit you instead of figuring this stuff out for yourself, you baby? Ban anyone who disagrees, BTW.
Fuck you!
Bro,
Take
like...
everyone.
Woo! Listen, you are fucking retarded, Donator! You are fucking retarded! Alright? That is not even what we're fucking talking about! You understand that, right? That has nothing to do with anything! You can't even begin to consider from the statements that Dick Gumshoe gives you that you need to be thinking about Maya's fucking costume. Because Maya's costume has no description whatsoever that relates to gunpowder. What have I got? So what you're saying is completely fucking irrelevant again! Stop donating, please!
Lacari, you made me mold! You're
Just
so
shut the fuck up!
Lacari.
I can't handle this right now. Default settings, give it a full resub. I'm like literally losing my fucking mind reading this chat.
I just got here. What happened, man?
Dude, I'm tilting.
Chat wide harder.
I'm actually tilting. I can barely fucking speak at this point.
Beta!
Dodge Charger, KFC, and watermelon.
Average reaction
Went
times are
from
around
quality
19 to
papers
25
please
frames and
content
not
to
under
20
stress.
minutes of Lacari yelling at chat and not playing the game.
Didn't you say you have 20 frames to react? I mean... Why are we arguing about this? This is so dumb! Like, just relax! Oh my god! Just relax! You know what I mean! Okay? You gave me a hypothetical! Okay? I get it! If the motherfucking... If the nigga jabs or does... Gotta use fucking 1 plus 2, then yeah, maybe in that application you have to do something quicker. But typically a down forward 2 will work if they would. Okay? It's just like, I understand what you're saying, okay? I get it. I'm talking in a scenario of like a bigger move or a bigger poke being used.
Next game, please.
Something that's not as fucking quick. Or cancerous. I'm not talking about like fucking with punishing some back 3 like bullshit.
When will you learn?
Cause you also have to factor in distance and a whole bunch of shit. It's like a different game, you know what I mean? Oh god. What am I doing right now? What am I doing? What am I doing? Why am I even arguing about this? Who fucking cares? I don't even care that much. Having famous, thank you for the level of primary sub. Like, it's not even that big of a deal. Like, honestly, who fucking cares? Like, the game pulled some bullshit. Who cares? It happens. Yo, Kelevin, thank you for the 6 month resub, by the way. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm cool. It's fine. I'm actually fine. Is chat in emote only mode? Did my mods put chat in emote only mode because chat was being too retarded? Take it off emote only mode. It's fine. I'm okay. I'm actually fine. It doesn't matter anymore.
Why are my viewers so smart?
They can literally say whatever the fuck they want this time. I'm not gonna fall for this troll shit anymore. It's whatever. That's okay. There's not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume. That is a very good point. And what exactly does this mean? It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other. I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that? With wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything anyway. Then I implore you to disprove my line of thinking. Let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. And it was then, when they were separated, that he fired. How was that? As if that was even possible. According to the testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant
Since you
very
know
far.
nothing about guns, here you go.
Oh!
Gunpowder is
Good
the
job.
earliest known chemical, has been widely used as a propellant in firearms, artillery, rockets, and fireworks, and as a blasting powder in quarrying, mining, and road building.
Yeah.
Relax.
Well then, that's right. The defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. And then, while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot. There, that should satisfy even you. That does make an awful lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright? I must be careful. I can't afford to make a mistake here. Concentrate and think. Doesn't make sense. Why would she push him away? Why would she push him away? That doesn't make sense. She has a melee weapon. Wouldn't she want to be close range? It doesn't make sense. I need to fucking save. This game is fucking me literally in my ass. Something doesn't make sense. There's a fatal flaw in her argument, Your Honor. Fatal? Flaw? Yeah! Very interesting. I would love to see where this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation. There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. And when she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. There must be a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking. Really? Really? And before the fucking costume again. Kari, can you teach me about tech and iframes? What do you want to know? The startup frames? What do you want to know about startup frames? It's just iframe. All iframe is how fast the move is, like how fast it comes up. Pretty much the speed. When people mention iframes, they're talking about the speed of a move. The fastest move in Tekken is 10 frames. Though there are special situations, like Yoshimitsu has like I think his flash is 6 frames, and Ling's B1 is 8 frames. There are certain moves that have they're like special moves.
Fucking Christ! Now I have a lolly girlfriend.
That's all he knows. I mean, what else is there to know about an iframe? Like. Literally, it's not rocket fucking science. There's literally nothing else about it. That's literally all there is. It doesn't tell you much more than that. It's not what an iframe is. Are we talking about invincibility frames or startup frames? Like what type of iframe are you talking about? Iframe can mean startup or it can mean invincibility. Like which one are you talking about? 6 frame flash? I don't know. I don't know how fast it is exactly. It's faster than 10 frames though. Maybe it's 8. Maybe it's like Ling's and it's 8 or something. I don't know. It's very close range though. Point blank move. Flash is I6 or I8 depending on stance. Whoa, well, Shangles, you're a fucking retard again. Imagine that. What were we talking about again? Can I reread the line of text? Chat, is there a way I can go back and see the lines of text that I saw before? Yo, Omi, thank you for joining. Thank you for the host, man. Appreciate it. Doesn't know about the back shortcut? Evidence that contradicts that she pushed the victim away and went for the final strike?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Matter of fact, eat it, nigga! Eat it, nigga!
Evidence that contradicts that she pushed the victim away, huh?
Hold it!
Black.
I question if there's any point in playing this game. Cause like, am I even like good enough to play it? Like, maybe I'm just not good at this. This isn't like really a skill you can train.
Use that big brain.
Well, I have no life, and there's too many things it can be. That's the problem. Like it's different from real life, right? Because real life you can make many different arguments, right? Like I could say that she has a melee weapon. Why would she push him away? It doesn't make sense. She has a knife. She wants to be close range. Right? That would make sense, but I can't really say that. Because the game wants something very specific. There's only one right answer. Because it's a video game. You know what I mean? That's probably not it. It's probably something else. Try it. If I try it and I lose, then I lose. Bullet trajectory could also work, but that's pretty 5-hit. I mean... another reasoning could be using this folding screen, but I don't want to use this folding screen at all. Like, the game has traumatized me from using the folding screen. Even though there's a fucking bullet hole in the folding screen, I've been wanting to bring it up this entire time, and it's just been wrong every fucking time. Even though it makes the most sense out of literally anything. Like, this fucking piece of evidence makes more fucking sense than bringing up the goddamn costume 3 fucking times.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
But that's why I'm mauling here. I mean, now could be the time, or it couldn't be. That's the thing with the game. Like, this game punishes you for thinking too much. Like if you think too much in this game, you're fucked. Period. It literally hard punishes you for thinking too much. It's either you think too much and get punished, or it's a cryptic, like, minor detail that you overlooked. Fucking 5 screens of text ago. Alright, I'm just gonna go with the knife. If it doesn't work, chat, I'm sorry. It probably isn't gonna work. I'm probably gonna get punished for this. Just use safe moves. Everything in this game is a fucking -25 launcher. Like, literally, everything in this game is -25. You either get it or you die. Knife doesn't make sense to you? Why doesn't it make sense? Does the gun being fired twice make any difference in this case? Oh, we know that the gun was fired twice. Once by the victim and once by the defendant. Wait, it's the shirt, bro. It's the shirt, huh? You think it's the shirt again? Somebody mentioned bullet trajectory. The question is, how was she not injured by that? That's fucking insane. Focus on finding a contradiction in the previous statement rather than figuring it out. Okay. So she pushed him away. She stabbed him. Pushed him away. And went in for a final strike. What is wrong with that? What is wrong with that statement?
I'll have you know that you are indeed my son. However, I am not coming home.
Is it gonna be some shit where, how could she shoot him point blank if there was distance between the two? Maybe it's the autopsy report. That could work too. But then you can also argue that after he missed, she got it from point blank range. But maybe that's overthinking it. Maybe the game wants me to go with the simple, right? I think the game wants me to go with the simple. The reason why I overlooked this was because I was thinking really outside of the possible scenario. If you don't choose the shirt, you really think it's gonna be the shirt again? It's a kid's game. Why are you overthinking it? You need to explain how she gets in close range and gets the gun. No, I don't need to explain that. I need to explain why it doesn't make sense that she pushed him away. She would need to explain that, but because it's a video game, I have to explain that. If we are wrong, you will blame us. No, if you're wrong, then I'm wrong for listening to you. That's how it works. Let's try this.
Take that!
Take a look at this. Why are you showing this to me, pal? Prosecutor Von Karma's explanation in this piece of evidence do not contradict, huh? Haha, looks like you need to use your brain a little more, pal. Being lectured by Gumshoe of all people is so embarrassing. Come on, hurry up and get that thinking cap on. There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. And when she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot.
Objection!
Put some distance.
When will you learn?
About to strike. Is it actually the folding screen? I'm going to lose my fucking mind. If it's actually the folding screen right now. Hobo, what you don't understand is, I'm doing what I did in the first game. But the problem is, this game is cryptic. It's not like the first game at all. I can read through all the evidence, every line of text, and then it could be some shit that has nothing to do about the evidence that I clicked, but relates to it like fucking 5 lines of text ago. That's the problem. You definitely can't read, dude. Bro, you don't even know what we're talking about, man. And you know, I could sit here and I could get mad at you for not even knowing what we're talking about, and you just probably clicking on the stream 5 seconds ago and typing some random ignorant shit. But you know, I'm gonna understand that you're just watching and you literally aren't playing the game at all. So, dude, it's okay, man. It's fine. Don't worry. Chat suggesting save scums? You have to. You have to. The punishment in this game is rereading all the lines of text you already read. That's not good for streaming. Unless you're like gonna try to like pull off some first try mastermind shit, or else you like restart the game. But what's the point? It's not an engaging game. It's like a critical thinking, troubleshooting game. Problem solving game. You know what I mean? It's not like the type of game where you're like trying to like first try some shit. It's a game where if you get it, cool, hooray, pog. If you don't, lol W, you suck, bad. Like, that's literally your punishments if you don't get it. Could first try it, but I don't know. It seems bullshit. Yeah, it's just case. It's just AIDS, I think. Burn marks, cause if she is point blank. We might as well try it. Yeah, I didn't lose any HP, so I mean, let's just go with what we think. I can't believe I actually have to brute force this. Like, I just want to know what it is. Oh my fucking god! Oh, I can't handle this. I can't handle this. I can't! This game is doing it on purpose. I don't want to play. I don't want to play. I don't want to play. I don't want to play anymore. I actually can't believe it. I cannot believe it.
Taking punishment time.
It's just unfucking. It's literally unbelievable. It's literally unfucking believable that now of all times we bring up the folding screen. Lolly girlfriend. When we could have brought it up 3 fucking decisions ago. I can't handle it. I cannot handle it. Oh, with me! I'm losing my mind.
Hips!
Oh, it's like I'm fighting Shangles in Tekken or some shit. The dude goes fucking low 5 fucking times in a row. I just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. I need to relax. Please just give me a minute. I'm sorry. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute.
You're too slow!
Lacari, next game, please. Fuck you! 大丈夫?
Why are my viewers so smart, dude? It seems the dev wants you to do things in their order. Never mind if you figure out something right away. Yeah, that's true. I just don't understand that, like, what just happened to me is literally what happened to anyone in the planet. Like, there's not a single person in existence that could first try this, period. Like, it's just one of those things where no one is getting this right first try. Like, it's not gonna happen. So there's no way, there's no point in getting mad about it. It's not false. No one first tries this.
Give rage, Lacari. Give 1 million rage, please.
Stop it. Get some help.
There's a reason why there's 5 penalties. The problem is, it's one of those things where it doesn't matter.
You let me down.
By like first try, I mean like figure it out. First try, you know what I mean? Like, and even with the penalties, it's like you're gonna run it like this issue has happened 3 times now. In this case, it's actually something that
KFC and
I
watermelon.
can't continue playing this game if I take it seriously. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try my best to figure it out. If I can't figure it out, I'm just not gonna care. Like, in order for me to play this game properly and not have to stop and question its logic every single time and argue with chat, I just have to accept it. I just have to let chat be toxic. Because whatever. I just have to I literally have to be the bigger man here. And I have to understand that the game wants me to do things in their order. And there's no going around it. Like, I'm not gonna first try anything of this level of difficulty. It's just not gonna happen. It's literally impossible. So I'm just gonna accept it for what it is, and we're just gonna enjoy the game. That is the piece of evidence that destroys your logic. What is that? A folding screen? I would like to point the court's attention to the hole in this folding screen. Looks like you already know what I'm talking about. Who, what, who, where, what? Mr. Wright, your explanation, please. Are these two really that clueless? The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen. It passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means when the shot was fired, the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but was actually squatting low to the ground. Order.
Black.
This changes everything. Please look at this diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot. And the bullet hits this folding screen. It hit at this location about 8 inches off the ground. At this time, the defendant was in this area. I mean, it has to be like right here. Point blank, it wasn't point blank. It wasn't point blank because there's no... My head hurts. I hate this. It wasn't point blank because there's no gunpowder burn. Makes sense right here. Somewhere around here. Uh-oh, the judge's face is scrunched like he just smells some serious bad breath. Wait, I just realized I forgot to brush this morning. Excuse me while I freshen up. Sure, let's think things through again. I'm okay with that. Wait, maybe she was next to the victim. Like right here. Behind the screen? That doesn't make any sense. Why would she be behind the screen? Why would she be here? Oh. Fucking Christ, now I have a lolly girlfriend. And I didn't get spoiled. I already knew somebody might have been back here. Because earlier in the game, Phoenix mentions when he inspects this area, he mentions that it's dark enough for somebody to hide back there. He literally mentions that, so it's not really a spoiler. If that's what you're talking about, but I have no fucking clue what you're talking about. So if that was like something that was supposed to be like unexpected, I already know. Or I'm already aware of it. The thing is, I can't logically reason. Like the issue I'm having with this case is I can't use logic to decide where she is, because her actions don't make sense to me. Like, why would she be low to the ground? It doesn't make any sense in an actual. Like, it doesn't make any sense in an actual fight like this. Her base location should be right here. So there had to have been a reason why. Like, her base location's right here.
With me! Hips!
She attacks him, stabs him. He doesn't have enough energy to... She attacks him, stabs him, steps back, and then goes low to the ground. Ducking from somebody pulling out a gun makes perfect sense. but letting him pull out the gun in the first place instead of just attacking him? It doesn't make sense. Tries to duck to avoid gunfire and hiding to make herself less visible. I just don't know. I just don't know. I'm sorry, I just don't know, chat. I don't know.
It's so fucking deep.
I thought here makes sense. Wait. She had to have been like right next to the screen then.
Take that!
She was standing here near the folding screen. Wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole, but how can you gauge the distance from that? Isn't it possible that the defendant was standing much closer to the victim? That's impossible. But why? You of all people should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. If she were shot from somewhere closer, there would be gun... Yeah, well, we already talked about that. That's why she couldn't be close. However... Yeah, there's nothing of the sort in the costume. Curse you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I believe it has now been proven that the defendant was standing a ways from the victim when she was shot at. Yeah, I'm trying to think about like I think I'm thinking about this wrong. I'm trying to think about like I need to think in a sense that she didn't stab him, and that she's trying to like defend herself or something. Lacari, were there any gunpowder burns on the costume? No, there wasn't. Exactly, Big Brain Lacari is back. It's not, being Big Brain is completely irrelevant, man. It's just not something I'm good at. So it's whatever, I don't care anymore. Like, it's not something that, this requires a different way of thinking that I'm not using. Yeah, I mean, if she's far away, it changes everything. Okay. Yeah, she was squatting by the folding screen. Mayo's a real murderer. Why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike? That is true. Upon further consideration, it does make very little sense. Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason. Dude, like her squatting by the folding screen is just... That is just so weird. Like, why is she there? I just can't wrap my head around why would she be there? Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job. Imagine... Gumshoe does a hard job, dude. Alright, with this, the rest of the trial should be in the... blast radius of danger. And disaster, apparently. You are such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I think that you've been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you. You amuse me. Oh, all the things to inherit. Why'd it have to be that that smarmy smile? What the fuck is smarmy? You mean like smug? Is that like smug or something? She's smug. Detective? How dare you damage my perfect logic? Huh? How is it all my fault? You can start repairing your standing by first removing that 3-strand goatee. Oh, and rest assured, your punishment will come later. Punishment? Poor Gumshoe. Well then, Your Honor, I think I've had all I can take of this detective's face. I think it's time to call in the next witness. Next witness? That's gotta be Lotta. Very well, the court will take a 5-minute recess. After we reconvene, we will hear from the next witness. Bro, holy shit. I think I'm gonna stop here, man. Alright, I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna play some XCOM.